What's up, Team Buckhouse? Johnathan Buckhouse here, and it's time for another resort review. This is a video series where we go ride a brand new ski resort, we rip it, we have a good day there, and then we come back here and we review it. I give it a score between 0 and 100. We do that through 10 categories. Each category getting a score between 0 and 10. 0 is not applicable, meaning they don't have it at all. 1 is terrible, 5 is average, and 10 is best in the world. Today on the chopping block, we got Hunter Mountain in New York. Hunter was established in 1959. It has a vertical feet of 1,600 feet, 320 skiable acres, which comes out to 67 runs. So if you want to check out the vlog, it's kind of like the raw video of our day there. You can check that video out right there. Now let's jump into this resort review. So we start with lift prices. How expensive is it to ride at this ski resort? And I thought it would be a lot more expensive with Vail Resorts owning it, which means you can get your Epic Pass, which kind of makes the season pass pretty cheap because that's one of the cheapest passes out there. But it came in at $73 for a weekend and I think $53 for a weekday, which is actually pretty incredible for an East Coast and Vail owned ski resort. So I gave them a 6 when it comes to lift prices. I thought their prices were pretty fair for what you get. Now, ease of access, this resort is kind of a little way from Albany. It's about 1 hour and 5 minutes. That's not terrible. If you lived in Albany or you flew in Albany, you just have an hour drive to get to the mountain, which is pretty average for most mountain resorts. So I gave it a 5 for ease of access, and the road out there was not bad at all either. Now, before we jump into lodging, riding all these ski resorts does cost money. So if you want to support the dream, support the goal of riding every ski resort in the United States, please consider snagging Evolution stickers. We got the ski sticker for all the skiers out there, but we also have the Snowboard Evolution sticker. If you want to help us with our lodging, our lift tickets, everything like that, snagging the merch is the best way to do that. We have the hoodies, t-shirts, long sleeves, all the merch, guys, is linked in the description. If you do snag it, just tag me on my Instagram, and in the vlogs, I'll give you gear and sticker shout outs. Now, lodging. It's a Vail owned mountain, so it's no shock that they have all types of lodging, like the ski and ski out options. They have nice hotels all over the place. Finding lodging near Hunter is not going to be a problem for you. And you have the spectrum of like nice places to bad places. So I gave it a 6 when it came to lodging. Now, chairlifts, and they have 13 chairlifts. It's actually kind of crazy. None of them are super fancy, no gondolas, no bubbles. They're just the basic 4-packs. I think they had a 6 chair. So they do have a lot of chairlifts. They're gonna get you up the mountain. They're gonna get you where you want to go, and they have a lot of options for you. So when it came to chairlifts, I gave them a 6 for lifts as well, a little above average. But why do the lifts matter if their runs aren't sick? And I thought their runs were good. We went to the top once and rode down. There's a whole backside we actually didn't get to. But you can tell from looking at the mountain, they have some steep terrain, and they got some, if it's good snow, you can kind of sneak into the trees. But overall, they have every from beginner to intermediate. If you're a solid skier, snowboarder, you will find terrain out there that's going to be pretty difficult for you. So when it came to runs, I gave them a 6. And then with having 67 runs, plenty of runs to go to throughout the day. So definitely a good place to get a variety of runs. The terrain park. Now, when I look online, the terrain park was sick. But last year when we went, it was not sick. It was kind of like... So I'm kind of merging the score between what I've seen on their website to what we rode, and I'm giving them a 4 when it comes to the park. It was fun, they had good features, but it just wasn't built the sickest, and it didn't have good flow, and the park was in a really slow area. So yeah, I give them a 4 when it comes to the terrain park. Now, before we finish the review, like I was saying, we have a goal to ride every resort in the United States, and you can track our progress with our resort map. It's a map of the United States that has every ski resort in the US. It's really cool to just kind of look around and see what's around, but all the green ones are the resorts that we've ridden. So you can go to Hunter and click on it and then watch our video at Hunter or any of the other East Coast or resorts all over the United States. So it's a tool. We also put all the resort map scores there, and it's just, if you're trying to plan a vacation, check out the resort map. I guarantee it will help you plan your vacation. So that is linked in the description. Now, food. We're gonna get hungry out there, and they have 8 options for you to eat out there. So tons of options for you to eat, ranging from like the average Vail-owned lodge type food to a little fancier restaurants to the waffle cabin. It's all there. It's all available for you. So when it came to food, I gave them 6, above average score. It's not the best food in the world you're ever gonna eat, but it's more options than just the average ski resort food. Now, employees. Everyone says, Johnathan, do snow conditions, but you can't do snow conditions because one, it was the East Coast. We show up there, it's a powder day. We rode 6 snow, but normally it's super icy, or that's what they say on the East Coast. We haven't experienced it yet, but we show up to mountains between November and April, so we can be early season, get hard snow, man-made snow, or spring, we're getting slushy snow like that. So it's impossible to do snow conditions. So we do employees, because an employee can make or break your trip. I had the Keystone incident, which kind of like ruined my life. I'm still upset about it, but check out the Keystone incident right here, where we got our passes taken away for the silliness. Check it out. So if you go on a vacation and you get the first day get stopped by mountain safety and you get yelled at, that can ruin your trip. Or you can have that person that works in the hotel and they like took your bags to your room and they did all this stuff and they made your trip easier and better, and that's super awesome. So that's why we do employees. And we ran into our boy D. Leefer, who was an instructor out there. He helped us with the lines. He was incredible. He showed us around the mountain. D. Leefer was awesome. He made our day better. So when it came to employees, I gave them a 6, an above average score, because D. Leefer is the man and he made our day better out there. Now, views and scenery, I think the best view of Hunter is actually Hunter, especially like you're riding up one of the chairlifts and there's like these all gnarly rocks and stuff. It's pretty cool. But when you turn around, you see a couple hills. It's not the most captivating or mind-blowing view. And so I gave them a 5 when it came to views and scenery. Pretty good, but it's not the best views and scenery we've ever seen. And then the would I go back factor, because if I'm not willing to go back, why would I recommend this place to you guys? And despite all the awesome scores this mountain got, the would I go back is a 2. I'm not eager to go back to Hunter at all. For having 13 lifts, and this is why I was like blown away that 13 lifts, is that we were stood in line the entire time we were there. It was super busy, even late in the afternoon. Well, like you do a run that took 3 minutes and you were in line for 30 minutes. It was pretty rough. And once again, they had 13 skiers. I don't know why it was so busy. I don't even think we showed up on a weekend. So that was pretty hard. Just the whole vibe, it didn't feel special. I have no idea. Like you can just tell when you go to a resort, like this is a special place, definitely go back. The vibe was sick. Vibe was off, the lines were long, the park was, the runs were good. So I don't know, I don't really want to go back to Hunter. So sorry to anyone that loves Hunter. I personally just didn't have the best day there, so I gave it a 2 on the would I go back. Now before I answer who is this resort for, make sure you guys check out the resort playlist. If you're liking this video, we cover all of the ski resorts that we're going to, so we're making tons of resort reviews. So check out the resort review playlist. So who do I think this resort is for? The person that likes riding and skiing and snowboarding, like this is one of your better options around the area. And then you can ride here before you go on like your trips to like the bigger like Killington or Stowe or all the way out to Colorado. This mountain will keep you kind of fixed. Okay, park riding. I wouldn't say the park rider. I would definitely say like the trail rider, the guy who wants variety in the runs, wants to go ride a bunch of blues and blacks and has their family, like an intermediate family. That's kind of who I think this resort is really for. Now, what score did Hunter get out of 100? They got a smash like 52 out of 100, above average score. Hunter, good job. It was fun, weird vibe, but it's a good place. Definitely if you have the Epic Pass in the area and you're gonna come out to Colorado for a couple days, it's a good place to go ride. But I need your help. I'm not a local. That was off of 1 day riding. So all the locals out there, comment down below. Where's the best place to eat? Where's the best place to stay? What are the secrets? What are the trips? What are the runs to do? We need your help, all the locals, because this resort review is designed to help people decide if this is a place that they want to go on vacation instead of going somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're trying to help people find the best resort that fits them. So locals, please help us out in the comments down below. And also let me know, how did I do on my review? And with that, Team Buckhouse, as always, thank you so much for shredding with us today. And as always, thanks for watching. Keep evolving. We'll see you guys tomorrow with another video.
I'm on top of the ocean, living like life ain't frozen, feeling my feet been chosen for something other than motion, yeah. Mama told me I'ma be somebody. I ain't never gonna need nobody, no, no. I ain't never gonna need nobody, no. Cliff.
Greg, are you okay?